Hello duelists and welcome back to the channel. Today we got a very cool deck from our future. It is a bystial, synchro, spright, level 2 something deck. Yeah, a bit of a mix mash. It's like if we took the base synchro deck and made it like a fusion deck packed together. This is a look forward to what we can maybe expect in a couple months with the release of Cybernetic Access. And it's kind of similar to something that the OCG has going on right now, but I don't know if they've fully kind of developed upon the ideas they've started on. It's kind of revolving around this card, Ringo Worm and the 100 Apple Dragon. So if you don't know what this card does, I'll continue. Face up non-effect monsters on the field. Special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, if you synchro summon a monster this turn, you can banish this card from your grave to summon another token. And if you use it as a material for synchro, you can treat it as a tuner. So pretty much this is just, if you have an adventure token, it's 2 level 2 tuners that are free, which is very good. I'm going to show you guys some solo hands first, and I'll go back and kind of explain a little more. This is a very prototype build, and it's not super developed on the specific meta. Largely in part to when it comes out, the meta will just be different. I built this during the Tealment format, which is why it's so heavy for bystials. But what's nice about this deck is this deck can use bystials as engine pieces, which means if we're in a format where bystials are good, this deck is fantastic because you don't have to worry about the hand traps as much because you just have them built into what you're doing. Without further ado, I guess I'll show you guys some games. So what do we want to do here? There are very high possibility that I don't make the correct play here because this deck has an obscene amount of options. I'm going to show you something that's kind of like standard, I guess, and I'm not sure if this is the right play. Yeah, so I'm going to small world. I'm going to get rid of this. Level 2, and then I'm pretty sure I can banish Necro. There should be no conflictions there, right? Dark, fire, different stats. That's level 2s. So I can go like normal summon, get the equip spell. So I normal summon it here because I want to make Artemis. It's a good card. It matters for a combo in a second, which you'll understand. And then I can get Griffin. I get Ride Ramus here, actually. Just banish this. Now, the Griffin doesn't actually matter, so maybe I just get Enchantress here. I don't know, because I'm going to be fused synchroing it away. Sure, I get this. I'm not sure. Equip this, because I have to discard it. Special this out, and I can make Mud Dragon. I can use the effect Diffuse, and then I can also count as any material. So I can make Albion here, because it counts as Albaz, and I use a light monster, and I can use Albion effects, and I can fuse this because it counts as anything, or the Magistus as an extra deck monster, and make Near Jade. Now I can, so now if I get like Nibiru here, I can set banishment off this and then still bring this back on their turn, so I have some disruption, because they're going to want a Nibiru here probably because you threaten making Baron with a level 2 token. Here rather I can make Bystial Dispotter. We try to light a dark banish monster, special to your field. Your opponent activates a monster effect, try to banish card, shuffle the deck, and then if it's yours, destroy that monster. If it's your opponent's, shuffle the card, negate it. So you get a couple options here, but you also get a special summon this card back. I don't actually have a way to use this because otherwise I could have gone this, which would have been good. Go sprint here. I can send Shinobi Necro. I can send Angler and go for a gigantic play into like Ibli, which is fine. At that point, maybe make, yeah, I could just send this, banish, and then Synchro, Excel, which this was cards coming out in Maze of Memories, so familiarize yourself with it because it's pretty good. Synchro summon special level 1 and 2, sorry, special 1 level 2 or lower tuner from your grave. In the main phase, quick effect, tribute at special as Stardust from your extra deck, and then you can synchro summon. You can bring this back again. You can make level 10 pretty easily. You also get the Sarnier effect, so you can dump Rebellion. You can tribute this to bring back the Rebellion. Then you can use the banishment, obviously, because the Albion's engraved. But yeah, so this can put Beast in the field. Where is it? Here. Or you could go put these in defense instead, and then go gigantic. And obviously, this is a card for next turn, the Ringo Worm. If you synchro again, which isn't that hard, you can summon Ibli, give it to your opponent with a B-Cop, and then B-Cop it, and that's like pretty good. B-Cop, I don't know what you hit. Maybe Beast, I don't know, it's all kind of whatever. And then you also get to set in the end phase banishment. So I think it's very cool getting to use all these different cards, and like you have so many synchro plays. It makes very versatile that it's just extremely interesting. So I guess I'll show you another hand. I want to see if I can draw one of the Mekanko cards, the ritual pieces of the deck. So what's nice about Mekanko cards, if you have Mekanko plus a Bystial, it's a Beatrice, because you can just use the quick play spell to send another Mekanko ritual, and then make Beatrice, and then send the Enchantress stuff, and going that way. I think that's really important. Here though, I'm not sure if I want Mekanko cards. I may go for souls. Again, this is a mistake. I don't know if we just lead with this, and then see what happens, because once this is resolved, I'll probably go for souls. Yeah, so like I can go the Griffin. I'm ordering this badly, but it just shouldn't matter for you guys. Souls, draw 2, and yeah. We got Sarnier, another prep, whatever. I need the Mekanko cards. Probably go Sarnier, summon, special this, make the Excel, send Rebellion, and then tribute the Excel, or sorry, and then send Rebellion and bring back this bugger, the Ringo Worm. Distribute this, bring this back, and we can make Baron and plays a run. Now we can get rid of the Griffin and not worry about that anymore. Baron here, use this for Artemis. Get back the right to the hand. I can discard off of the Mekenko, which is nice. Use the Ringo Worm, make Mud. And then I'm missing a tuner, right? So I can go. Yeah, this is a waste of bodies. Like, it might just be. So this leaves up a bunch of crap. This is definitely wrong. No, I don't have enough tuners. I could pop this with Baron and then get the banishment in the end phase. But this is inefficient use of resources. I still have this on the field as well, so I have disruption. Something definitely wrong there. I can send either Angler, I can send Shinobi Necro off sprint there maybe instead. Put a 2 on the field to go into like a gigantic line maybe somewhere. Maybe I'm supposed to save the Bystial to make a Beatrice with. I could probably spend maybe half an hour looking at that hand because I haven't learned this deck properly. I implore you guys, open the hand on Dueling Book. Just go at it, see what you can do, because a lot of variation. This one's also cool when you don't have the Brave cards. Like, you can still play with the Sprite stuff. Get Smasher. So you make Arclight, you get more Ritual cards, which is like pretty good. If I didn't already have the Rituals, but obviously I do. Banish this, get a token. Synchro for Mud. Alright, it doesn't actually matter. Get Illusion. Mekenko, add Equip Spell. Rondo, discard one of the illusions. Then use the other illusion. Summon Souls. Draw 1. Magnemite, sure. Make Artemis, Albion, and then we can banish this and that. Make Mirror Jade, Magnemite. What I can make Sprint into Angler. Is that like what I want to do? I can go. Sprint is probably fine. I can leave off the Sprint as an interrupt. Yeah, so I use this, banish something, use the effect, link, or I can go. Okay, what if I do this? I go link these two into Sprint, send Shinobi Necro. No, I don't have a tuner in the grave to revive off of the. I was thinking I can go summon Magnemite, banish the Necro, bring it back, and then make Excel, but on the tuner. So that's not good. I'll still make Sprint. I just send Angler. I can set this as an interrupt. Summon this, use the effect. This is again, I'm not playing optimally with timing. I'm supposed to chain this gigantic probably. Not probably, definitely. But yeah. And these should also be in the fence. It doesn't really matter. Yes, the Sprint is going to be there. Ugly, and then give this to them. So I have, and then also set in the end phase, the banishment, which is kind of annoying if I have Langriba, but it's fine. I have the banish, I have the bounce, I have the Ibly. This steals a card, this banishes a card, this is that. Yeah, I mean, it's like 5-6 interrupts. Like this. Oh, and the Magnemite, right? Ball Drake's pretty good. Yeah, this is just a lot of disruption. The Unity Mirrored, it's kind of annoying. You still get these two, so it's not like you have nothing. But yeah, I think this deck is incredibly cool, and it reminds me a lot of the old base deck, but with other aspects to it that are like fresh and new. The Synchro stuff is different now. It's not the Red Rose stuff, and the fusion element is really interesting as well. It's like using the Despia cards or the branded cards without branded fusion, which I think is fantastic. I'm also playing a Merly here because I feel like hand trapped, whatever, in a beard, and this is stuck in your grave. You can put it back, and then also make Rokalos. You just do cool fusion stuff and send it off Sprint. Normal summoning mill in 3 is fine. Discarding is fine. And the Mekenko is helping make a Beatrice to get the Brave cards. So you have like Mekenko plus Bystial. Brave cards are there. Or the Ringo Worm. Sprite cards still synergize well with the Ringo Worm. I think it's just all super cool. And there's a lot of things going for it. You have a lot of cool ways to vary your end field. Play on different hand traps. That makes it hard to deal with. I haven't play tested this deck in any actual duels. So this could just be completely off of what it's supposed to be, but I want you guys to explore because I think it's such a cool concept, and there's so many options that there's a good chance this deck will have a place in the future of the TCG metagame. Anyways, guys, if you did like this video, please let me know in the comment section down below, and leave a like, subscribe, and notification bell to know when I post more often. Peace.